Today is Friday. Love Fridays. The final injury report for the Philadelphia Eagles out. But yesterday I couldn't take the kids trick-or-treating. They called for rain, so they canceled it or postponed it till today, even though it didn't rain. So I gotta take the kids trick-or-treating today. But after seeing the final injury report for the Philadelphia Eagles, it wasn't a trick for me. It was a treat.
We got the Eagles. We got the Sixers. Philly talk.
What's going on, everybody? Philly Mike here. And before I get into this, I just got a lot of tweets while I was making this video on the fact that Zach Brown signed with the Arizona Cardinals. Doesn't really bother me. He's not an Eagle no more, and the Cardinals don't faze us. But what did bother me was the fact that Josh Gordon did get claimed off waivers. At first, they said they don't know who did it, but an Eagles beat writer came out and clarified it was not the Eagles. That made me mad because I believe Josh Gordon does got some talent. He has issues, but on a one-year prove-it deal, what could go wrong? You can never have too many receivers is what I'm trying to say because of injury and because of playmakers for Carson Wentz. So I thought it would be nice to get him in there. We couldn't do it. With that being said, now the team that did pick him up is revealed, and it's the Seattle Seahawks, which makes me a little bit mad as well because at this point, I'm really feeling like the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go on a second half run. With that being said, I'm looking at all the playoff teams that can get in our way, and Seattle Seahawks are one of them. You just added another weapon to the already dangerous Russell Wilson. It is what it is, though. At the end of the day, we got to worry about winning the NFC East, which I am confident we're going to win. This second half is going to be the real Philadelphia Eagles football. Wait and see. And it all comes back down to health. Something that we didn't have all year. But now, let's get back to what I was going to talk about in this video. But before I do that, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And all the support that you guys give Philly Talk. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate all the support. And like I said, it all comes back to the Philadelphia Eagles. This is what we all here for, the Philadelphia Eagles. And we do what we do. We do what we do. But let's get into it. So the injury report is looking really good. A lot of limiteds and a lot of fulls. Avonte Maddox had a full practice today. That's good. He is going to be our slot corner this week against the Chicago Bears, which is big. It's really going to be able to shore up the secondary and let this pass rush get at Trubisky. It's simple and plain. And with the poor play Trubisky's been playing, hopefully he throws us a couple gimmies, but we'll talk about that. Another full participant, which I was shocked to see he was full. I thought he was going to be more close to limited, was Timmy Jerrigan. You know how bad we've been struggling at D-tackle. A lot of people wanted D-tackles at the trade deadline. It was corners, D-tackles, and receivers. Well, corner, we got Avonte Maddox back. Wide receiver, we got Deshaun Jackson back. And D-tackle, we got Timmy Jerrigan back. This is why Howie was hesitant. Two reasons. Because of all what I just said and the fact that everybody was trying to rape us when it came to thing. After New England Patriots gave a second-round pick for Mohamed Sanu, everybody was trying to up the trade value of all their players. So we weren't trying to get pickpocketed. We weren't trying to get played. So Howie stood his ground and said, it's this or that. It's this or nothing. And they said, nah. We said, cool. At the end of the day, we got our D-tackle back, we got our cornerback back, and we got a receiver back. So that was a positions we need. But to see a full participant for both Avonte Maddox and Timmy Jerrigan is big. It's big going forward. Like I said, because of the bye next week, I am hesitant. If a guy can go, but you're really questionable about it, I know we need to get this win. But I feel like we can win. The people who played last week in Buffalo, I feel like we can win the game with just them. Would I like all our players back? Yes. Do I want all our players back? Yes. But if you're telling me there's a chance that this player can come back for one game, any of them, whether it be Avonte Maddox, Timmy Jerrigan, Deshaun Jackson, and he gets hurt and not able to play for another extended time, then chill. Because if our bye week is not next week, I don't say that. But because our bye week is next week, we can afford to wait one more week. We waited enough What's one more week for a rest of the season's full health? So that's where I feel on that. Deshaun Jackson was still limited, but he's actually practicing with the team. Before, his practices consisted of running on the sideline, jogging, doing this and that. Now he's actually practicing with the team, running routes, catching balls, doing what he needs to do to play. I do believe he's going to play. He's going to dress up. I just think if there's any problems, they'll just limit his snaps. They're not going to let him come out and play all the receiver snaps. They'll be putting him in positions that we know we're going to need him for a deep threat, or to be the decor, or actually to go down the field and get the ball. But we're not going to overwork him on his first game back. And like I said, if he does need one more week, dress him. But if he needs one more week, play him sparingly, because we have bigger fish to fry after the bye. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe if we use the same formula that we did in Buffalo, we can come in here and get the win. Another thing I saw was that Jordan Howard spoke to another Eagles beat writer. I can't think of his name, but he told him that he would love, I repeat, love to be a Philadelphia Eagles next year. We all know he's a free agent, but if it's up to him, he would love to be extended to be a Philadelphia Eagles runner back next year. And if you're asking me, I say do it. I think Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard are growing as a runner back pairing. I think they like each other, and I think this could be a duo that goes hard once we get them in together. Like I said, the way they played against the Buffalo Bills, that it looked great. We got the ground and pound, and we got the flash guy. And I liked how Jordan Howard hit that lead block for Miles Sanders on his 65-yard run. At the end of the day, if we could lock up Jordan Howard for 1 or 2 to 3 years, I say do it. You got the young Miles Sanders. You got a still in his prime Jordan Howard. For the next 2-3 years, you're talking a nice run game for a while. But like I said, that injury report really made me happy. I'm all for these guys coming back. But I just want to say, I know people ain't going to agree with it, but if a guy can't go, don't push him for one game when we have a bye week next week. That changes everything. It has to change everything, for the simple fact that you can get this whole week and another week of rest if needed. Now, Deshaun Jackson's been out a while, so we really don't know how serious it is. We don't know what percentage he is. If he's going out there 65%, do we really want to do that? If he's up to 85, 90, go ahead and do your thing, D-Jack. But all I'm trying to say is, I just want to reiterate what I'm saying. If there was no bye week, get out there and play. Man up, play football. But because the bye week is next week, and because we got New England coming out that bye week, we need everybody. We need all the boys ready to get this job done, because we about to give New England their first loss if we can get healthy and play Philadelphia Eagle football. So with all that being said, let me know what you think about this video in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. You guys be having some great takes. And that's what I'm saying. This ain't nothing without you guys and the support of everybody who loves the Philadelphia Eagles. That's all that matters, is the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me know what you think in the comments about the guys coming back, about the fact that we didn't get Josh Gordon, and last but not least, the fact is, if a guy needs to rest, do you believe you rest him one more week with the bye being right there? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and if you're not subscribed, hit that button. It's free, and we talk about Eagles all day. That's all for today. We out.